Hello YouTube, welcome back from my stoep. Yeah, it's been quicker than the last one. That's maybe why we've got this cold weather during springtime in Lowveld in Mpumalanga. It's supposed to be very hot. It was actually yesterday 35 degrees Celsius, you can work it out. And today it's rainy and probably about 12, 13, 14. So yeah, typical springtime in Mpumalanga. My Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, so today I would like to talk about something else, my other hobby, which I don't think you probably know a lot about. And that is my motorbike riding. But before I get there, maybe I just want to reflect on the previous video. The previous video was about getting the jab, vax. And yeah, I got a lot of comments. You probably saw them yourselves. There's one comment which I thought was interesting in a sense that the person wrote and said, you should stick to what you know, not what you think. Now clearly, I don't know whether he knows my channel from a long time or not, but if you know me and you know my channel is about thinking. So yeah, that's who I am. Go and look the videos of who I am, the playlist, and that's who I am. I like to keep on thinking about things, and you can convince me that my thinking is wrong. That's cool. That's not a problem. But I will never stop thinking. That's the one thing that I would like to comment on that specific comment. And the other thing is, it's my channel. I can actually do what I want to. And I can say and think what I want to on my channel. So that was kind of interesting. But in any case, exactly what was happening in the comments was the whole idea of my previous post. And maybe it wasn't clear enough, but the whole point was, stop killing each other about different opinions. Do what you think is right for you, that's fine, but let others do what they think is right for them. So if I want to be vaxxed, that's fine. If you don't want to be, that's fine, but just don't use it as a weapon, which it becomes, to judge and or kill someone else. And I was thinking about this thing. We've got no problem of having different opinions on many things, on the pipe tobacco and the pipes and everything else. But coming to this issue, we don't allow someone else to have a different opinion, or we kind of put him in a box, and yeah. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to me, but that's that. So just on the vax, closing the vax debate. But the other thing I want to talk about today is actually on motorbike riding. I have I'll try and put up some photos also. I've got a Triumph Trophy SE, as well as a Kawasaki Vulcan, which I'm in the process of selling. And I've been riding motorbikes since, on and off since my first motorbike was 1975, 6, thereabout. So I will never call myself a professional, because then you get complacent and that's when the trouble arises. But I can ride a bike. But the one thing that I've found strange lately, after watching a few videos on YouTube, different bikers, and sometimes I get to binge on videos, whether it fails or politics in America or whatever. Lately it was some videos on bike riding, and the one thing that was an eye-opener for me was two things that I've seen quite a lot. The one thing is the rev bombing. Now, as I said, all the time that I've been riding bike, I never knew there's actually a term, rev bombing. And the guys that I've realized doing it, I always thought, why would you do that? You're damaging your bike. But now, after seeing a lot of videos, I realize why they do that. It's to make a statement, which I found kind of weird. And the second thing that I found weird was the mirror smashing. I didn't even know there is such thing like mirror smashing all my years of driving. But since watching these videos, I realized there is a thing like mirror smashing. If a motor driver cuts in front of you, a lot of people just smashes the mirror. I guess it's an easy retaliation thing, but really, I can't get my head around it. I really, I don't know. Maybe it's a non-South African thing. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is, what do you gain by these two things, rev bombing and mirror smashing? The only thing that I kind of deduct from it is that it just establishes and worsens the relationship between bikers and motorcar drivers, because motorcar drivers react on these things, and kind of bikers reacts back, and this causes this conflict and road rage. Maybe, as I said, maybe it's just a country thing, but I've seen very little rev bombing and mirror smashing in South Africa. On the contrary, I can assure you, and I can tell you that there's a lot more goodwill between motor drivers and motorcyclists in South Africa than I've been seeing, and maybe I haven't seen enough, but maybe I've only seen the bad. But the point is, I've realized after watching these channels that there's a lot of goodwill in South Africa between bikers and motor drivers. And maybe after many years, I remember way back in the 70s, 80s, there was a campaign in South Africa, Think Bike, and maybe that is now bearing fruit, because South African drivers do see and appreciate or make room, or I don't know, but it's kind of, we live in harmony together on the roads. I haven't experienced such a rage between bikers and motor drivers like I've seen in the last few channels that I've watched. So yeah, it can also be my attitude, because I ride a motorbike with a few preconditions, if I may call it like that. for me, when I get on my bike, I assume that a motor driver haven't seen me, period. So I'm thinking and preempting and looking for ways out. And when a driver then cuts me off or cuts in front of me in a lane, that's fine, because I actually thought about it before he did it, that he didn't see me, and he probably will take the gap and come in front of me. And that takes away a lot of rage, because he probably didn't see me. So that's it. That's period. Yeah. So that was that is something that I've watched lately, and I find it weird. I just think that the road rage by either ref bombing and or mirror smashing is not contributing to the positive or to the harmony between motorcyclists and motor drivers. And we need to get that. We need to get harmony between us, because we're sharing the road, and there's place for both of us. So I don't know how many of you are bike riders, but if you want to comment, please do. You're welcome to tell me what you think about this. But that was what's my video today is all about, is the weird relationship between bike riders and motor drivers in the videos I've seen. It's not only American, I've also seen a lot of European videos about this. So yeah. So that's my video today, short and sweet, something off topic in terms of piping, but the other thing I quite like a lot, we do go every Saturday on a drive around the Lowveld, which obviously is a perfect place to do these kind of rides, and yeah. So that's for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. And yeah, many people who comment on me keep on making videos. I hear you. I will keep on as long as I enjoy it. So stay tuned. Soon I'll add another one on all my thinking processes. Thank you for watching, and comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.